Hello, hello, hello. It's Tuesday, and we are starting a new game. Yep, we finished Gris yesterday. Gris, whatever. We finished it yesterday. So today we are starting Avowed. And some of you may know Avowed is, well, loosely connected to Pillars of Eternity. It starts shortly after Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, in case you have played it. It is kinda lightly or loosely tied, but it plays in the same universe. Think of it as Mass Effect and Andromeda, for example. But I'm looking forward to this. I have seen a little bit of it, and what I saw really intrigued me, so I wanted to play it. So here we are. And that was my first coffee for the day. Oh, tasty. Alright, so I would say, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Bernard, hello. Nathaniel, hi, good to see you.
A world
Hey,
where
Candace, go.
mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world, a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Easy, right? Yep, should be easy enough. No worries at all. Absolutely none. And welcome, and thank you for the follow. Oh god, words are hard today. Forming a sentence is interesting. Thanks for the follow and welcome in. Alright, so we have presets. And a lot of them. Oh my. A little androgen. Hello. Okay, so I'd say we can work our way up from here, right? Skin tone. Yeah. Warmer temperature. What do you mean again? What's again? Oh, the face. Oh, that's the face preset. Ah, okay. Okay. Sure. Words, yeah. Words are a thing. Display godlike facial features in-game and will react to your godlike. They will react to this? Oh my. Okay. Well, we are going to be a redhead, so it shouldn't be something that clashes with that. Oh wow. I do want to see. Sure, let's go, Flower. Hi, Maddie. Hi, El Shenanigans. 5-minute tea and a little bit for the last sprint of today. Yeehaw! You hate meetings and setting up conferences, just saying. You have my full support in that. Absolutely. Anything I can do for you, anything we can do for you. Hi, El Shenanigans. Good to see you. The hair features. Oh wait, do we have anything corresponding to that? This one. Sure. Let's go. Hair. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a bun. Oh. Oh my. That's a number. That is hiding everything. Actually, I like that bun there. Little loose, little on the morning hairstyle. Facial hair. We don't know. We no. Is this all facial hair still? Oh yeah, this is all facial hair. Why don't I have a... Oh, there we go. Haha. We're going a little... there, and the... taking the brightness a little bit out. Hair highlight color. The highlight can be... Oh no, wait a second. Maybe we should make the highlight... Oh! The highlight a little bit... But that takes away from my original color. Oh, I guess that works. That works. Not much you can do. Everything else is a little bit extreme. Uh-oh. Yeah, then we don't do that. Eye size? Eye position? No, I think they are positioned quite alright. Color though. Green, please. There we go. Yeah, they are the same. The brows are... There we go. Nose? No, the nose is fine. The face shape? Okay, that's good. Complexion. That's freckles. I don't know, freckles. Why is that dirt? No, we don't have any. Okay. Oops. Scars. Do we have scars? 24 hours stream to create a character? You know it. Do we want to have scars? I mean, there's a lot going on already. Yeah, there's a lot going on already. No, 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 no. Hello. I have to admit, they are creative. They do be creative. I like that. But let's not make it... Let's not have it yellow. Yellow is such a weird color. I mean, we do have a lot of green going on already, so that is actually quite alright. There we go. Even more makeup? I don't think so. Yeah, no, that is... Even though I do like that you have like a gazillion different options here. That, I think, a little bit too much. Do they have anything on the chin though? Just the chin. Just the... And I don't mean the beard. Don't even try it. No. Okay. Woo! Okay. So, background. Arcane Scholar. Your background provides unique dialogue options and determines your starting weapon. All equipment and abilities are available to you regardless of your background. Okay. After graduating with honors from Bragganul Academy, you published a treatise on soul lineages that threatened the legitimacy and drew the ire of a local lord. When he had you arrested, the Emperor intervened and recruited you into the archives of the Imperial Court. Your mind is a bottomless well of occult knowledge, legal precedent, historical observation, and poetry. You've forgotten more than most people ever learn. I mean, I do agree with the last sentence. Yeah. A court augur. When your village's crops failed, your strange insights and unsettling manner earned your neighbors' suspicion. You foresaw the tortures and pitfalls and fled the High Crown, where the Emperor recognized the talent and elevated you from back alley fortune teller to his personal mystique. You have learned how to wield power from the shadows. All it takes is a dash of influence and a pinch of deception. I like that one. You were born to a noble house of great influence, middling wealth, and questionable morals. When scandals and succession disputes saw your family cast down, you threw yourself into the Emperor's mercy, and he shielded you. Canny yet refined, you have become a formidable force at court and an invaluable ally to the Emperor. The Vanguard Scout, born to humble beginnings and driven to desperation by famine, your life was destined to enter the executioner's block until the Emperor spared you. You were more at ease in the wilderness than in court. But your cleverness and observant nature have made you one of the Emperor's most trusted operatives. Whether tracking prey or spying on enemies, your skills are put to work both inside and outside the throne room. Not with my goldfish brain, no. You distinguished yourself on the field of battle, fighting a violent Sky Knight uprising, and the Emperor honored you with a place among the elite tall grass spearmen. Some of your scars, we don't have any, are less obvious than others, but you wear them all with pride. The Emperor values your loyalty, your grit, and your martial prowess. I like actually the court augur. You know, casting from the shadows and all that? Yeah. I'm okay with the court augur. Okay. I have no points available. And we start with dexterity, perception, and intellect, and resolve. Okay, so those are the ones that we need. Okay. Increase the maximum stamina and frequency. Maximum essence. Wait, do they change when I switch? Yes, they do. Okay, so they are based on what you chose here. Okay, so let's keep it at that. It's story time! You know how it is. We play story. Okay. Display godlike hair features, display godlike facial features, yes. Name. Envoy. No. There we go. Hey, Cindy. 2 days to vacation? Yeehaw! Oh, let me make myself a little bit smaller here at the... There we go. Ew. Are you cute? Oof.
What do you know of the living lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil.
Ew.
Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches.
Oh boy.
Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my envoy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
No pressure. Okay, as always, you have to let me know if the how the sound is. If it is too loud, too quiet. I think we landed. Yeah, I think we made landfall. There we go. Hi, Spectre. Apparently there is.
Envoy, over here.
I think the ship could use a new lick of paint. I tend to agree with you. Yeah. And maybe a new sail, but other than that, not a problem. Should be ready to go by sunrise tomorrow morning.
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
Do these texts seem quite big to you? Or is that okay? Because I think I saw an options in the settings that we can adjust the size of the text. Is that alright for you, or is that too big? It seems a little better. Okay, I wasn't about to let the Emperors die on my watch. Aha, so it shows you what you can do and what you can't do. Alright, alright. Make it out of this alive, the Emperor was certainly impressed you dragged me out of that wreck. Well, I am impressed that you dragged me out of that wreck, but I'm confused. What happened?
We dashed on the rocks. The waves took care of the rest. You'd be in the drink now if I hadn't gone back for you.
Thank you for saving me. Who are you again?
The name's Garrick, ma'am. Quarter gunner, 3rd Adheran Fleet. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but...
But... something's not right here, is it? But what's... something's not right here.
I saw flashes, envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless...
Aha, that's for us then. Unless the soldiers were not of their own mind.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Right, the Emperor sent me to investigate a soul plague. Well, wait a second, what about the people who attacked us? That's more important.
We may not be through with them. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
Okay. Well, we'll do what we can for them. Let's go.
Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that mace. It's no good to any of our crew anymore.
Okay, I feel that the effects volume is a little bit loud and the voice was a little bit too quiet. We are getting there. We are getting there. Don't worry. Yes. Yeah, I don't want that opacity. Didn't I just turn that off? Okay. A common mace and a health potion. Ah, they know me. To equip, open your inventory. X.
For all the good it does.
There we go. Inventory screen. Oh my lord. You have 2 weapon loadouts that can be swapped by pressing left alt. Left alt, that's a weird button. Press the mouse button to equip a selected weapon in the main hand or offhand of your active loadout. Armor and clothing can be equipped by pressing and hidden transmogrified by pressing that. All armor grants reduction, grants damage reduction, which negates percentage of incoming damage. An additional reduction will subtract the raw number from... Okay. Each piece of clothing provides a distinct item bonus. All accessories are unique, providing powerful benefits. You can equip up to 1 trinket or amulet and up to 2 rings at any given time. Okay. Mainland. Yes. Ooh, we fancy. Okay. What can be broken down? Ooh, okay. Ability tree? The fighter ability tree focuses on overwhelming combat force. It contains abilities tailored toward dealing with high damage with axes, maces, and two-handed melee weapons. Axe, mace. Oh, axe, sword, and mace. Yeah. It also includes abilities that help with stamina management, traversal, crowd control, and blocking with shields. Aha. Okay. Caster and then ranger, most likely with bows and stuff. Yep. And the godlike is the godlike abilities and it tier as a godlike. The abilities will be unlocked the key moments in the journey. Oh, all right. I like these little videos. I like when they put the little videos in there. That's always cool. I like that. The character screen shows your stats. From the screen, you can view your attributes, all of them, and their related bonuses. And can increase your attributes by spending attribute points granting by leveling up. Attribute bonuses will cap out after a certain point. Aha! You can also reset your attribute points for exchange of currency. On the right side of the screen is a comprehensive summary of your character statistics, including your background level, damage reduction granted by your armor, critical hit chance of your equipped weapons, effective status effects, and unlocked abilities. That is cool. That is cool, I like that. That's a lot of information, but I like it. Inventory journal. The quest tab of the journal displays every quest you have acquired grouped by region. Ooh, nice. Main story quests will always be at the top, followed by side quests, companion quests, bounties, and treasure maps. This icon, the skull, next to a quest indicates that it will be of a higher challenge based on your currently equipped gear. Press F to toggle completed quests. Alright. Status quest active. You find yourself shipwrecked on an island off the coast of the Living Lands, investigate your surroundings and find a way to reach the port of Dawnshore. Reach the outpost, find a weapon, arm yourself. See no immediate threat, but better be prepared, and talk to the survivor of the shipwreck. Documents about your journal allows you to refer to different writings of your journey. Okay. Oh, tutorial. The typical tutorials. Alright, gotcha. Oh. Alright. And a map. We have a map. It's a pretty map. Nice.
You look like a dab hand with that.
Press to form a basic attack using your primary weapon.
Fire on us, their own people. No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
Okay, holding it longer will then be... will have stronger attack, drink a health potion via the action radio, E and Z. You mean X and Z? Okay. Plop. Hi, Shorty. Hello. Maces swing slowly but deliver high damage to stun. However, they have only moderate block efficiency and require to moderate stamina. Attacking. Hold the okay, the right key to block attacks. Blocking is only possible when your offhand is empty or is holding a shield. Okay. Dodging, press the spacebar by moving sideways, back, forth, and so on and so forth. Alright. Yeah, I don't suppose they are still alive. Can I sheath my weapon? Somehow? Okay, T. T is sheathing the weapon. Alright. Hello, Shorty. It's pretty. Like, pretty. Raw fish. I'm sure that's important. Raw fish is always good. Right? Sorry, I don't think you need that anymore. Me, however, much action radio. I don't want that action radio. I want to keep that. There we go. Makeshift grave. The word etched onto the wood read, "Here lies Brut, faithful quartermaster, served Nemnok to the end." Here lies Emmeline, man-at-arms, the bravest of us. Well, that's nice. Sad, but nice. Alright. Press the left mouse button with a weapon equipped to attack breakable objects. Breakable objects are represented with a sword icon. Okay. Kaput. Climbing. Same as always. Press these and these. Okay. Left control to crouch. That is sprint, as I thought. Krakenhorn. Nice. Oh? The compass in the upper left corner of the screen will display quest objective markers. Okay, nearby enemies and consumables and other helpful information. Okay.
No! The fort's lit their distress beacon. We've got to hurry.
But I haven't seen everything. Oh, hello. There might be some more loot. Oh, or not. Okay, fine. Garrick. Fine. The beacons are lit.
We've got to tell the ambassador about this.
Okay. I don't know if this is the way that we should go, though.
Zara shouldn't be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrol? Now you've done it.
Okay. 10 XP. Nice. Waterfall? Nothing? Nothing.
Come on, the fort's up ahead.
They are cute. Can I have one of them?
Tripwire.
Tripwires can be disarmed by interacting F with the ends of their wire. So, there.
Good hands.
There we go. Wrong button. There we go.
How many of these damn things are there?
What do I do here? That looks like something needs to be done. Maybe later.
Springberries, good. Those should rally us.
What North Reach? Oh. Guess we're going in here.
Gods, it's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
It's okay. What could possibly go wrong? Goddendark 3. Lowell visited for the third time this week, comes nearly every day now, says insects keep crawling on him, asks for an unguent that will repel them. Have inspected him every time and found no evidence of bites, abrasions from scratching getting worse. Gönjungstag, sibling brought in by Emmerich and Gladenfall, found her unconscious near empty bottle of sleeping draught, administered emetic. Once she felt well enough to talk, complained of hallucinations every time she closed her eyes. Oh my. Megwinstag? Megwinstag. Riordan showing signs of malnourishment, refuses food, claims Emmerich is trying to poison him. Must discuss this with the captain. Why this behavioral changes? Is it the Adra? Starting to think I should sleep with my lancet at night. What? A little harsh, don't you think? I don't have the key. That is sad.
What's that on their face?
Looks like the same thing that we have, doesn't it? Give me all that money. That's
I
the
remember some
Adra.
of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
Excuse me? Oh. I take the key, thank you. I take the shield. Ugh, and I take this bloody mosquito here. Yuck, go away. Pillars of Eternity. Adra is a green crystal found throughout the known world, emerging from the crust of Eora in the shape of iconic pillars. We cherish Adra. Build our temples around it, study its potential as an energy source, but Adra is so much more. When we die, Adra is the road on which our souls travels into the beyond, and when our souls are ready to return, Adra shines a lantern guiding us from death into life. When you find yourself in the presence of Adra, take a moment to ponder your place in the Great Wheel. Consider who you were, who you are, and who you can be.
These used to be nice quarters.
8th Mid-Spring. It is over for Farron. They caught him, tried to stow away in a dawn shore, poor bastard. They all know the punishment for desertion is death. Not sure why Winterbrand heard about it. From the sound of things, she's ready to come over here and hang me by my thumbs. Ouch. Siblin is in tatters. I'd long suspected the two were soft on each other. Elfard heard her muttering the bond is shorn last night. Should keep an eye on her. Gods to think I asked for this post. I could have been hunting on the estate in Eir Glanfart. More fool me for trying to make something of myself. Oops. Another note. 12th Mid-Spring. A frigate arrived from high ground. Enough gunpowder barrels and siege equipment aboard to arm an entire regiment. I assumed we take stock and send it on to Paradis. But the manifest says we're to keep it here until told otherwise. Sensed it in an air at mess. Everyone eating slowly and avoiding the subject. No one wants to be responsible for it. What does command think we need to defend ourselves against? We're an outpost. We deal with pirates. We don't need ballistas for that. I hope, until told otherwise, comes sooner than rather than later. I don't like sitting on gunpowder. Someone's liable to lose a foot. But at least they are all writing in their diaries. Stew? Oh, sure. We take that. No way to go to the guns. But wait a second, we have the key now. Let's go back to that door that we had here. And open it. Aha. And the looting begins. Common breastplate. Your armor type, light, medium, or heavy, affects the intensity of recovery time from your reactions to enemy attacks. The heavier your armor, the greater your stability against incoming attacks. The question is, what is my armor type? I would say it is something light to medium, given that we are in the caster area. We'll see. Anything else here? Yeah. No, go away. Take. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Alright, perfect. See, and that's why you look in every nook and cranny. That's exactly the reason why you do that. Roasted chicken. I could go for a chicken. Ow. Hey, 44. Hello. From the lurking department? How is it going in the lurking department? Appreciate that you hold the fort there. See what I did there because we're going to fort? No? Okay. How are you doing? Good to see you. Another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out. Tear them out. Whoever finds this, the roots grow from the head. Ew! It's like this killer bacteria that goes into dead organisms, dead animals, and grows from inside and lets them come back. This is like a zombie mushroom. That is ugh. Yeah.
Roots?
Hi, Sinister.
Why
Thanks
is
for the
she
lurk.
talking about roots?
Hope you're having a good day, regardless.
God, is this what they were like?
Oh.
It's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got. Make short work of them.
Oh, there are more coming. Okay. Oh, hey. Gee. Boom.
I thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
That's all right. Don't worry. Poor slobs. You're carrying a cabbage? Why is that the thing you're carrying around with you?
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
Find a way to burn the brambles.
Up there. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it. Burn right through the bush. If we can get it down, that is.
Can I take this? No. Oh, there. Settler's End. Oh, you're already through here. Oh, okay. Gotcha. No? Okay. Burnable barriers. Certain barriers can be burned with fire damage. Some spells, abilities, unique weapons, or naturally occurring Margram's Fury produce fire damage. Okay, how do I...
There's an ill wind on this island.
up there. Okay, now the question is, how do I get up there?
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm locked in! Oh, about time. Oh gods! What's the matter with your face?
Excuse me, what?
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. She's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face?
Hey!
Touched your soul and everything.
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
I think we're pretty. I've encountered more curses than you will ever will. This isn't one.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were Adherents too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
We almost didn't. We were shipwrecked.
One less Adherent ship, as far as I'm concerned.
Hey.
Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
I had nothing to do with that. Can't you give me the benefit of a doubt? Hmm.
I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
Couldn't the soldiers have had the soul plague the Emperor sent me to investigate?
The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
And you saw all that from your cell, did you?
I heard it, all right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
Narrow your eyes. The storm made them go mad? You said their faces changed, but that man's face looks normal.
He still did it.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
We could make her speak truth. There are methods? Nah, we are not going to be that one. Let's hear her out before we decide.
Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
Okay. Keep talking.
I don't see how the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
Let's go find that key.
It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this...
No, we are not going to regret this. Have a little faith, Garrick. A little faith. Only a little. That is barred. This is very dark here. like very dark. I could really use a flashlight or something. No, well, not really a flashlight, but a torch. But I don't have a torch, which is sad. Oh. Hold on. Weapons. Common. Book. There we go.
There's an
And
idea.
then-
We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim? Nice work.
Both hands can shoot arrows quietly at very long range, dealing moderately high damage. However, arrows will fall over time when moving through the air. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Can I go down here before?
Oi! Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Yeah. Fine. We're not just leaving you there. Now I just have to figure out how to get to that room. I suppose we still go over there, just like we did before. But then we go... and we go down here. Ouch. There's the key. Uh-huh. The chest has a lot. Copper skite, brass steel, whatever that is. Potions. Another common rope. Alright. What's this? Day 1. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Fort Northreach. Detained immediately under suspicion of extra-legal activity. Moved to holding cell within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor sullen and defiant. Refused to verbally engage with guards. Day 2. Prisoner offered standard rations and water. Told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. A second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed that the rations had nonetheless been eaten. Day 3. Prisoner questioned about purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach. Admitted she came to move some goods. Refused to specify what kind. Denied any connection to Paradisian rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Ader and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told interrogator to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly. Returned to holding cell. Oh, okay, so I think she might be right, given the day 2.
Least you got around to trusting me eventually.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
Adherent soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
Yes. Something did. And we are going to find out. Just after I figure out where to go.
No sudden moves.
Oh. Was there something here? What am I not seeing? Do we have to go under though? Do we have to go down here somewhere? No. Press space to ascend and press left control to descend while swimming. While underwater, keep an eye on the bar meter. No. Oh, maybe on that side.
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else?
There we go. Increase delivery moderate damage, however, to deal a low stun. They deal low stun and have very low block efficiency, incurring a high stamina cost when blocking. No, I keep the mace. The mace is nice.
Easy now. Think, aim, and strike.
Whoosh. Stay in the tall grass. We can get the drop on them.
Strike blind.
Wow.
Did your God give you that power too?
More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
Select your first ability. Charge. Dash forward, Tanglefoot, or minor missiles. Summon 3 magical project. Minor missiles. When you level up, you will be awarded ability points that can be spent to purchase or upgrade abilities. Cast abilities via the actual radial or perform quick slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Abilities require essence to cast. Your essence meter is the purple below the health bar. Okay. And I just...
Beyond sync!
Oh, nice. That works. Is there anything here? Like anything at all? Or is it just... No? Alright.
The dead soldiers, the plants, everything here is mad. All of it.
What's mad is us working with a smuggler.
Ugh, give it a rest, will you?
Nice. Another waterfall with nothing behind it. Corn food. Oh, what's that? Shiny, it's lingering, I like it. Ooh! Yes, please.
Hope you do better with that grimoire than he did.
Shame it didn't have a healing spell.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. It'd make quick work of the brambles.
Let's find out, shall we? Yeah, that may be making even more sense. Another key, okay. Right. Your character's hand-eye coordination, balance, and overall grace increase your attack speed, weapon ability, as well as your action speed, reload speed, critical hit, and your maximum range. Once guns both will be more effective at longer distance. Alright. Increase your maximum essence and your resistance to ignite shock frozen statuses. Increase your maximum stamina. And second wind efficiency. Let's hell get that up first, and then we concentrate on the last of them. Okay. And we have 1 point, and we learned that already? Aha. Okay. All right.
Those look dry. Ah, damn it. Of course I didn't bring a flint.
Magran's Fury in a book.
Okay. That worked.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this?
With Britzel power.
Beyond sync!
Or not.
Beyond sync!
Also no. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't we go down here? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
You're gonna regret this.
Hey. What? Where is it? There you go. What's all this shimmering here?
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Oh, that gives me essence back. Aha! Oh. Alright, alright.
Beyond sync!
Aha! So I can also use that when I'm for fighting. I see. I see. Okay.
Worth that rough!
No? Okay.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen? You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Sounds about right. Must have blown through the outpost like wildfire.
And what if it's already spread elsewhere?
Who disturbs us?
Did you kill those soldiers?
They stung at me. They wanted to prune my bowels. I was defending myself.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
DieLuette mentions desertions and siege equipment. What started this?
They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
A dark force worked through this man, a worm in the apple of his soul.
I become the breeze, the sun! And you return death to us!
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots, kill the rot!
You're gonna regret this.
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but
Deadman Ralki. Yesterday I received word that one of your scouts was caught in Dawnshore attempting to board a cargo ship found for the Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you are unaware that this is your third incident of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to, but there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. Commander Hilden Winterbrand.
at least he's not suffering.
Oh. What else? Oi, hello. What else are we having here? A sarcophagus. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, silver fanning. Okay. Health potion. I don't want to know how all of this got in there and why. I just take it. Yep. Sounds like a decent idea. Wait, hold on. Where did we come from? We might have come from here. Yeah. Okay, good. And then that means... I suppose this is the way we need to go out? Yeah.
Closer, we twine.
Oh, this is the area where we fought before. Okay. Alright. Oh. No, no, something is up there. I want that. I saw it. Runs. Okay. There we go. See? That's why you do this, because you want all of this. Well, I do. And notes. Torn from the field notebook of Giera Tender, captain of the Idurian Expedition Corps. The expedition team and I have been weeks at the fort now, and I am no closer to understanding the ruins of these so-called godless people than I was before we came. The remnants of their culture cover the living lands, but the people, their beliefs, their history, it all remains a mystery. The godless are so named because nothing we have seen in their art or architecture depicts the gods as we understand them. I would expect a maritime culture to have a deep relationship to Ondra and a number of unique cultural rituals with which to venerate and placate her. Gallowine too. They should fear and favor given the aggressive wilderness of this land, and I have never explored a corner of Eora that did not recognize the centrality of Barath on the cycles of their lives. It's as if the people, these people had no relationship to the gods, as if they did not know of the gods at all. But that can't be. They gave birth and died, as all kids do. They sought shade in the long, hot days of deep summer and shelter in the bitter days of winter. They fed themselves, they bathed, they made clothing and baskets and pots, and so many beautiful pots. Pots that only a people who recognize and value beauty would make. Without the gods, how did they give meaning to their lives? To understand the purpose of their ruins, I must know what drove them, what they revered or reviled, what they desired. They lived here and they lived well, but they did not order their lives as we do. We did not orient themselves always towards the god, and they disappeared. No matter how many bones and potsherds I sift through, I cannot quite grasp the implications here. I fear the revelations of the godless have been interred deep beneath this island's soil, beyond what even the Emperor's most skillful miners can unearth, by some immortal hands. I do not understand this place. That terrifies me. Yeah, it's a crossover, Elshirenius. It's a crossover. You didn't know? Well, you're welcome. Now you do. Prequel, sequel, some quell, some sort of it. Oh.
There it is.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know.
I'm glad we took a chance on you.
Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
Yeah, fate has drawn me here for a reason. Something poisoned this land.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
Onward! Delumgon are a plant-like, being bound to ancient trees, while content in leaving most adventurers alone. They have been known to lash out at settlers encroaching on their territory, or anyone they perceive to be a threat to nature.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
This is your final warning, Kai. One more,
What?
and I put a bullet in your leg.
And here I thought we were getting along.
Move along. And for everyone else's sake, take a bath as
You know.
He's out on official business. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
So,
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
She is very much alive and standing right in front of you.
What?
nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Gorgeous, elegant, authoritative, wretched, loathsome, unlovable. Just one for the embassy. Gorgeous, elegant, authoritative.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Okay, and they left at the same time?
No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Okay. I have a missive to deliver from the Emperor of Adir.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
Two missing people and two searchers. How auspicious!
The Rowatine Navy didn't teach me fancy words, but I did learn how to count.
Kai, before you go, please keep in mind that the Envoy is a respected member of the court. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Before I head out, what is this about the Steel Road?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
The situation must be dire if the Garrote's involved.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
What are they doing here?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back.
Never met a steel garrote, paladin in the flesh.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Ludwine is here? Well, isn't this a surprise?
Wait, you know the Inquisitor? Dare I ask how?
We fought side by side, but that was a long time ago. I think that's all she needs to know.
Just the thought of seeing her in battle sends a chill down my spine. I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the dead fire, and death spat her back out.
Keep it to yourself. You wouldn't want to get on the Inquisitor's bad side, Sinric.
Yeah, good advice. Thank you, Envoy.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later.
Great. Something to look forward to. No, we got what we need. Let's move.
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Hi, Phoenixer. Did Uni hack the title? No? No, she didn't. But, well, we did say that we have this serious, not serious, serious playthrough of Borderlands, and well, Tiny Tina's Wonderland is a part of it, so there we go. That's going to be played and then put in the same franchise in quotation mark with Mass Effect, with Borderlands. Kai is a seasoned soldier and mercenary from Rawatayan Empire. Restless but affable, his wandering has led him to the Living Lands in search of a peace he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable objects. That's nice. Fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss. Order Kai to burn away webs. Cool.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
Yeah, but how about... Wait a second, hold on a second. Motion blur. No motion blur at all. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted speakers, headphones. Maybe this is better? So if I turn around, I still hear when they talk? I suppose that would be a good thing. What is that symbol? Companions. Kai. Ah, okay. The companion ability tree contains the abilities of your recruited companions. When your companion level up, you will be able to spend companion ability points to purchase or upgrade their abilities. You may also spend currency to reset companion ability points. Okay. Fire and ice. Reduces the cooldown, greatly increase the amount of stun. Fire and ire ignites the target. Sounds good. I like that. Okay. There we go. Oh, that is the symbol for Kai. Ah, okay. Fast travel across the fast travel beacons.
The local militia's lax at the best of times, which these are not.
Alrighty.
Pogrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
The city's getting crowded. Pretty soon the deer.
So that's what they look
The cloud that you put a stop to it.
like. Okay.
What do you think, dimwit? He's nice and cozy in your bed.
Piss off.
Haven't you heard it's not polite to stare? Watch where you're going.
Okay.
Want you getting hurt now, would we?
Is there a different map? The map screen shows topographical blah, blah, blah. Okay, points of interest, area, transitions, party camps, beacons, track quest objectives, and untracked are also there. Okay, market and quests. Okay. Buy and sell currency. You know what shops
Greetings,
do.
friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Volter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
Okay, let's see what you have. That's mine, that's his. Oh, okay. Plus there's a weight limit, right? Okay, let's sell that. And that. I keep the bow for now. I think that might be a good idea. Does anything here... Spoiled cucumber, spoiled cabbage. Okay. That can go away. And I don't know what I... Upgrade ranged weapons. Okay, so that's what we keep for now. Alright.
What harm could some new armor do? Hmm? Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
What?
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
Uh-oh.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Let's see what you got. Oh. Cord gloves. no. There's nothing else to them? Just that? Yeah, maybe not for now, but wait a second, how do you know Kai?
Time to resupply. Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
Aww.
I lagged the garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Be seeing you.
The living lands are a dangerous place. A newcomer like...
Welcome to Don
Oh,
Shore
hello.
Traveler. My name is Dagoda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you.
Okay, and you sell all the potions and stuff. Alright.
Thanks for taking Kai off my hands.
Taking him off your hands. That sounds ominous.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question? I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Something I can help with?
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Oh, I sense an abiding restlessness in you. A watcher might be just the trick. Oh my.
How did you... Actually, maybe I should talk to you instead.
I am not a watcher, merely a soul receptive to the beyond. Why do you think I can help?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
Hold on. Why would Zorips invade your house? And why? Where, hold on, where is my armor?
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Jim, why don't I look into this Zora problem for you? Although, more importantly, what happened to your plans?
I wanted to grow a little food, save some skates. They never thrived, that's all. Clearly, I have bigger things to worry about.
The souls of plants and kith are made of the same essence. Maybe your plants died of the plague. Huh, interesting. Most people would have given up by now. Why do you stay?
It's hard to put it into words. I just feel like I should be here. I'd heard it was dangerous, but the Glenfathan wilds were dangerous. I thought I was prepared. I had no idea what I was in for. Gods. Is it in the crops? As if things couldn't get any worse. Thank the gods. I wasn't sure how many more pitying looks I could stand. Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that.
Alright.
Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Okay, you'll get your cabin back. That's a promise.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Okay, so, quick check. Why am I There we go. Please equip that. Don't run around in your underwear.
I have nothing for you. Your countrymen have already bought up my entire inventory.
Rough. What I can do though is, no, actually there, make it a little bit brighter. Let's try that. UI? Shouldn't it be here somewhere? Huh. Thought it should. To bring the gamma up a little. No? No, no. Alright. Okay, so where do we have to go? Oh, there. That is a big city here.
I've come in search of lost... It's a fine day for adventuring. Greetings, godlike.
Oh, thank you. Test your mettle. Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself. Whether you are a Paradisan native, an Adiran, newcomer, or anyone else, you are welcome in my arena. Just leave your problems and politics at the threshold unless you want to be the next one who tests my theory that Kith can fly, but only straight towards the ground, and only once. Come to the top of the Magron's essay to see what you're made of. Cosmina, Weapons Master.
That lighthouse has been under repair since Adiran ships began filling the harbor.
Perfect. That sounds like the perfect area to test if someone can fly or not. Right? The plague reads, the plaque reads, in honor of the friendship and bounty bestowed upon Paradis of by fire Mes Iverno, Third Majesto, may it triumph over darkness and guide us through these untamed lands. The note under it reads, by the order of Clevenger Emond, closed until further notice. Repairs to the staircase and cupola are currently underway. Oh, cupola. There you go. At the bottom, a second note in larger handwriting says, heard Fennec's voice in the stairwell. Damn the repairs. Stay away from this place. Nope, I'm going up there. Hi, Papicoma. Thanks for the lurk, and hi, Jolly. Hello.
If this can hold me, you'll be fine. Just don't look down.
Okay, I won't. Loot! I got cake. Thank you. This game linear or more like Skyrim? That is a good question. I actually don't know. We are going to find out. If I can figure out... Well, I don't think that I can jump. Oh, I could jump there. Holy smokes. We are good. Kinda. We were good. What is down there? Nope, put that away. Oh. And so it begins. Hi, Siuni. Saving, just in case. Oh. Hold on. Okay. That should be okay now. Okay, I don't think that we can go any higher from here. Or can we? Oh, we can. Aha! Perfect. What's this? Golden plaque of promise.
Looks like that broke off something.
God totems. A variety of totems and their missing totem fragments are hidden throughout the living lands. Collected totems can be displayed at the totem shrine and party camp. Haha! Nice. Some money. Okay, putting that away. Oh boy. A treasure map. I hate climbing. Captain Henka must have been a sadist when it came to hiding treasure. Maybe the vantage will help me find his plundered riches, or maybe I'll just die of exhaustion on the way up, whichever is quicker.
They weren't much of an artist, but...
Oh, look at that, we get ram braces. Upgrade materials. You have acquired upgrade materials. They are used to improve weapons and armor of the matching type and quality. Workbench in the party camp enables you. Okay. And a vessel bone. Okay. Sure. Give me that. I want to have those vam braces. Look at that. Yep, might be a little bit better. Okay. Oh. And then there. And up here. Oh! Up there. There. Oh, no, oh, hoopsa. Made it! Going to do some maintenance? Alright, alright. See you later, Johnny. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Taking those. Look at this! Haha! Arcanist's boot. Unique clothing. Unique clothing is enhanced with both a normal item bonus and a powerful enchantment. These items all provide some combination of passive effects that increase attribute buffs and distinct behaviors. Perfect! Oh, come on, internet, not today, for heaven's sake. Don't be such an idiot today. Okay, maybe that works. Or not. Maybe we have to see. We have to see.
On sync!
I didn't want to do that. There we go.
Well, nothing ventured, envoy.
Oh boy. Here we go. Geronimo! Oh, who wants to live forever anyway? There we go. Made it. And Kai made it too. By the way, did you notice anything about Kai? All you Mass Effect friends? Freezing water. Water can be frozen to create traversable ice platforms by casting an ice spell, using an enchanted weapon, or throwing an Eye of Grimgun on the water surface.
Worth that rough!
Perfection! I love it. More silver. Whatever I need that for, and some stuff. Nice! Cabbage, sure. Why not? What's going on here? A trout pie? Oh, don't mind if I do. And an apple, sure. Why not? Kai, do you have anything that you want to tell me?
The Dream Scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road. Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization.
This looks not good. Do we find anything here that we might want? No. Okay. Cool. Well, we tried. If Red Dead Redemption 2 taught me anything, it is that you take a look at the most obscure places. And sometimes you find loot. And we all know that loot is the only thing of real importance. Well, that was nice. Had nothing to do with what we wanted to do or needed to do, but it was nice, right? Getting some cool stuff.
You think the living lands will stop to let you rest? Pick up that weapon and keep training. I'm busy.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't even talk to me. That's fine. There's some order. Margran's essay. But is this Margran's essay?
Look alive, dragons. Margaret would be ashamed of witness such incompetence. My grandfather could do a better job than you lot, and he's missing both arms. Another recruit. By the flames, Cynric finds the strangest types.
You have me mistaken. I know my way around a fight.
Oh, you do ya? If you think you're so tough, why don't you prove to me what you've got? Spar with me. I'll take on you and your big blue friend.
If you're sure, I've got plenty of reach.
Sure or no, what's in it for me? Asking the important questions.
You mean besides the thrill? I'll give you a weapon of your choice from the armory if you win.
And if I lose?
Then we call in a priest. But not for me.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, it'll be fun, all right. In Magran's name, prepare yourself.
Oh, no, you don't.
All right, I yield. Well done. You have passed.
No point in wasting bullets.
Already? Well, that was quick.
It's clear I underestimated your prowess. Fierce as a Rathoon you are, envoy. Now for your prize. Our surplus includes a large hammer, an arquebus, a spear, and a wand. What say you, huh?
What is an arquebus? What is an arquebus? Anybody know? Large hammer?
Magic was never my strong suit. but you seem like the type that could make it work. Favor the arcane over the martial, hmm?
Yeah.
It is done. May Magran's wrath fall upon your enemies, envoy.
Okay. And now attack whatever is in here. Oh. Pickpocket, huh? Damn it. Okay, what we got? Okay, that's the same one.
Saves from skates for the rest of us.
Sorry, boys. Seems luck is on my side.
Tildy at the bathhouse, more like. I saw her give you those lucky dice.
Dad, I have to... Oh, I think you're just jealous that she likes me more than you.
If she likes you that much, why is she still charging? Shut up and roll, you two.
Oh boy.
Dad, I have to figure out how he does it. It's killing me.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'll take those coppers, thank you. And your pie. Sure you don't mind. And your cooked rabbit, even though it is a rabbit. But I take it just. Okay. Okay, while we're here, what's going on here? What's up there?
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have to go to the cottage. So let's get that done first.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too. Quiet as the depths. Zareps. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Beyond sync!
Remind me not to spook you.
This one's mine.
Worth that rough! Worth that rough!
Watch the left.
Okay. Oh, the tongue. Ew. Ew. But I suppose... Flipping internet. It is the right way.
This is the Hangen's place, or was. It's the Zarup's now.
Well, not if we have anything to say about that. Oh, yeah. Maybe? Maybe? It's a good looking garden here. Pity that there is nothing in the urns. On Soul Twins Atreides. There are believed to be a number of phenomena that a soul can undergo during the cycle of reincarnation, whether a minuscule fraction of a soul's essence is ground away by the forces of entropy or the majority of it is lost to the beyond. No soul survives the journey around the wheel without at least some sort of fragmentation. In some exceptional cases, a soul can fracture cleanly into even halves, each of which then inhabits a different creature upon the soul's return to Eora. Though rare, this occurrence has been well documented by scholars throughout the ages, especially since the founding of the Brackenbury Sanitarium in 2729 AI. In this treatise, I will compile what information I can on the soul twin phenomenon, as well as dispel some of the many myths and misconceptions regarding what it truly means to be a soul twin. The lengthy document that follows is agonizingly dull and difficult to parse. Thanks. Thanks for sparing it then. It happened again. When I was heating up my soup tonight, I heard the same scratching, and sure enough, the Zorup was outside. I dragged my chair in front of the door, but it didn't try to break through. It just poked around the weed patch and stared at me through the window. What does it want? Do Zorups always bother people like this? Worse yet, why do I sometimes feel tempted to let it in? I keep having these dreams about it. I am always sitting at my table and the Zorup is there, and we're looking at a loaf of bread on a plate. When I reach for the bread, I wake up. What if the same Zorup is just curious? What if it's hungry? I mean, what could it hurt? What am I thinking? This place is scrambled my head. Yeah.
Anything juicy?
She's been having dreams about a Zorib. What do you make of that?
Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
Okay. Exactly. Common plate armor and a sword branch and silver loose. Give me all that. Nice. That looks interesting.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zara holding hands. What do you see?
They look like friends? My question is, how do they become friends?
Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
True. Destructible wall. Certain destructible walls are weak, can be destroyed with an explosive damage. Some spells, like charge and grenades, will explode the explosive damage. What are you talking about? What wall? Oh, this one. Well, I can't charge. What is 4? What did that do? Nope. Oh no, don't, don't jump in there. That's better. Well, we are going back to her, of course. But what's this? Outlaw Thug.
Nice shot.
Just like the good old days.
Okay. What were you trying to do here? Any other way to go in? Oh. Hello. Oh my. That... Nice. That looks like a whole Zorib camp. Anything here? Ivona's threshold.
Bad luck, Tip.
Yeah, I think we might wanna go back first. Oh, unspent ability point. Oh. Just in case. Armored essence. What is this? Arcane veil. So that's like a shield. Okay. And then we have all of this. Decreases the essence penalty for light and medium armor. Interesting. Summons 5 missiles. Oh, needs level 5. Okay. Enough flames. Sounds good. Give me that. Give me that. And then I think we are going to go and be more... more in the light armor area. I think that might be a good idea. That's the one from the Hengen. That's where we go right now. After
Nice
this.
to see you again. How can Volter be of assistance?
You had the... Oh no, you had the weapons.
Protect that pretty face.
You had the armor.
Time to resupply.
Apparently I want the lockpicks, of course. And that. They're both light, right? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, where were you? Up here.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
I cleared out the Zoribs. Your home is safe now. They even painted on your wall.
Painted? Why would they do that?
It's true. It looked just like you. Not sure they got your eyes right, though.
So, they've made it their territory. We'll never get them out.
You didn't react to the fact that it resembled you. Interesting.
Obviously, it's strange. Alright. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here?
I prefer to play it by ear. Expectation lead to disappointment.
I said the same thing at first. Then I realized I was just lost. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip.
Stands to reason. Zoribs have souls like any other being?
Maybe, but it's not like mine. How could we understand each other? I can't even speak to it. I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
It is your life. What do you want to do?
Well, when you put it like that, all I want is to belong somewhere. Maybe I'm just not meant to. I'm so tired. I should go. Thank you for trying to sort through this.
Okay. We got some treasure maps here. Purchase a treasure map from a merchant in Dawnshore. Examine it and try to deduce where the treasure is hidden. Nice. My husband spent a fortune on this Stelgaer codpiece to spice things up in the in the bedroom. Of course. Now he's dead on account of a weak heart. I want nothing to do with that tasteless, though brutally effective garment. So I leave it to the gods to find a worthy bearer. Sure. You found a treasure map by the lighthouse of Dawnshore. Examine the map and try to deduce where it is hidden. I hate climbing. Captain Henker must have been a sadist when it came to hiding treasure. Maybe the vantage will help me find this plundered riches, or maybe I'll just die of exhaustion on the way up. Whichever's quicker. Huh. Okay. We are going to find out where that is. You found a piece of scale in the Oathbinder, a powerful artifact in the totem of Vodica. The remaining pieces can be found across Dawnshore. The more pieces you gather, assemble, the more pieces you will become. No, we don't want to find the completed ones. Okay. That's tracked. Can I only track one? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's track that for a while. Find the Stringle route. Oh, that's up there. Okay, let's see what we can have here.
They've only been here a few years, but the adherents act like they run the place.
Okay.
You say the militia have closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's always the shanty town, but, well, you know.
Yeah. I haven't heard the best things about that place. Is there nowhere else?
Perhaps the adherents are looking for new recruits.
No thanks. I'd rather risk the journey further inland than throw my lot in with them.
Your funeral, I guess. Why not just stay here? I'm sure you could find work around the landing.
Maybe.
Okay.
First get leaves, his letters won't turn up.
What's going on here? I take that, and that, and that, and that, thanks. And the rest I actually don't want to know what you're doing up here. Nope. There is this very intriguing purple light. Is that where we need to go? If so, I'm for it, because that is a pretty color. Oh no, that's just an Adra. Party camp. You can set up party. A large Adra waste stone found throughout the living lands.
Maybe it's super.
Set up a party camp? Sure! I don't know what it means, but sure. You can set up party camp at large Adra waste stones found throughout the living lands. Setting up party camp will fully restore your health. In party
After
camp,
your
you can
voyage,
speak.
it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
That is quite a big camp for 2 people. Right now.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I have a unique connection to the beyond. I advise the Emperor on matters of souls and divinity.
I should ask you for some good campfire stories later.
I got plenty.
Good to know. Though, people around here have reason enough to be twitchy as it is. Talk of the plague inland has folks stirred up. More than usual. Is that why the Emperor sent his personal mystic to the living lands?
Yes, I am investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
I've seen how bad it can get. People are right to fear.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel-Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
Why are you looking for the Clavenger anyway?
I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Clavenger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it. Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
I want to help. I'm going to stop the Dream Scourge one way or another.
Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while.
What can you tell me about Paradise?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands. A scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
You don't seem to think much of Paradise or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
If it is... no. Yes, if it is so deadly, why would anyone come here?
For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
The Living Land sounds like a haven. No, chaos and desperation, in other words.
Don't get me wrong, there are perfectly lovely people here, but most of us who stick around are a little odd. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
Until the Dream Scourge, you mean?
Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is. And if that weren't enough, a lot of people aren't too keen on Adir's presence and affiliations out here. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Ew. Why is the soul plague called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Wonderful.
I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker.
I've got questions about you.
Ask away.
When did you come to Paradise?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
A change from what?
I was living in a settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rowatayan expatriates.
You must have missed the amenities of a bigger city like Paradise.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we were talking about something else, yeah?
Ah. What did you do before you came to the Living Lands?
I joined up with the Rowatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
What was that like?
Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. I believed in our mission. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rawatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
Sounds familiar.
To add here, bringing order and civilization to our lawless frontier? Then I hope you learn from my mistakes faster than I did. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
Then what did you see?
Some fell apart. Some bought into the cruelty that our continued presence required. Others didn't buy into it, but went along with it anyway. And that bothered me more somehow. I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
You disliked fighting for Rawatai so much you left to fight for other people?
Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rowatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
And how did that work out?
I ended up here, didn't I? It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Did you find something better here?
I did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
Believe me, I know.
I figured.
Let's talk about the Dawnshore.
I'll tell you what I can.
Oh, okay.
And I've got answers. Some of them may even be true.
Yeah, okay. That's all.
Get some rest, Envoy.
Visit the party camp for upgrades. There, enchant unique weapons. Unique weapons can have their primary enchantment further improved or augmented at the enchanting station in party camp. Augmenting a unique enchantment replaces the original enchantment, is permanent, and requires a variety of specific materials. Oh god. Okay. So I don't think that we need to worry about that yet. Because we don't have unique weapon. No, but we have some material already, which is good. Cook recipes. What can we cook? Select a recipe to cook from the left side of the screen. And then we can see what it's going to be. Arak, cook. Grenade. I can cook a grenade? Maximum of 2 can be crafted. Just make everything a little better. I take it. Spiced rock snout sausages. Perception and dexterity plus 10 movement speed? Okay. Nice. Okay. Very cool. That is the enchanting. That is the store items. Okay, everything that I don't need right now. Maximum. Because I'm fairly certain that I don't need all of that traveling around with us. That can be sold. Okay, cool. And where do I sleep? Upgrading, select a weapon or piece of armor from the left side on the screen in order to upgrade. Okay. Skins, like piles for armor, universal herbs, Adra. Okay. Fine wand. Exceptional superb. I can make the common one better. Sure. Why not? Okay. Cool. Saving. And do I need to go to sleep somewhere, or is the resting? Where's the totem base? Is this the resting just being in that camp? Is that enough of resting? I suppose that's enough of resting. Rest until morning. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So, here's what we're going to do. Given that the internet, due to our almost thunderstorm weather outside, rain and such, is not really going to work with me today, I am going to send you over to someone else, and we are going to continue this tomorrow, right? Yeah, let's continue that tomorrow. Let me see if I can find someone to raid into. Oh yeah, well, there we go. Open up, open sesame. There you go. Okay, so my dear gremlins, I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for spending some time here. Thank you for the support, the follows and such. Appreciate it. If you want to be notified when I come back online, which will be tomorrow at 2 p.m. CET, follow over an X or come on to the Discord. Both is very much appreciated. And if you want to see what else we got, there is the YouTube link. Go there, check out all the other playlists, and do the YouTube thingies. Like, throw a follow there as well. And with that being said, I'd say, do you want to see some Eve, or do you want to see some Clair Obscur? Let me know quickly before I start the raid, if you have any preference. Otherwise, I just decide. No preference? All right. You had your chance. There we go. Okay. So, let's start the raid. I hope I see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. CET for more of this with hopefully better internet. And up until then, I am out of here. Bye-bye.